Alright guys, today we're going to be reviewing Dune Part 2. Now earlier tonight I went and watched Dune Part 2 in theaters. It just released, it's supposed to release tomorrow actually, but I watched it a day early. Here's my review, my thoughts, and my opinions. Now if you're clicking on this, I'm sure all of you know, Dune is a sci-fi space epic that had these books right here written first by Mr. Frank Herbert, now being adapted into movies by Mr. Denis Villeneuve. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, follows Paul Atreides and his ascension from Duke's son to trying to do some stuff on Arrakis, which is a desert planet which this takes place on. Dune. Alright, now hopping into my review of Part 2. Part 1 was a little bit slow. I could see how people would have a hard time getting behind it, but Part 2 amps everything up to 10. It is awesome. Now it picks up right where it leaves off, which personally I very much like. I like that they didn't recap it. I'm a huge nerd, so I memorized everything from the movies I like, so I picked that shit right back up. It follows going into Paul learning the ways of the Fremen and everything like that. It is very awesome seeing the things that he's learning and growing the relationships with the other Fremen people that he meets at the end of Part 1 that you don't get too much screen time with. It's cool to see them involved more. Then you're introduced to some other characters, the story rolls on, get some fights and some kabooms and pretty much exactly what you're expecting. A lot of good eye candy in this movie. Now to my thoughts on it. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, but overall, like I said, this movie just takes everything about the first one and absolutely amplifies it. The visuals are absolutely beautiful and amazing. Sorry about that jingling, I got a puppy. Like I said, the visuals are absolutely amazing. You really feel immersed into the world of Arrakis. Like I feel like these types of movies are supposed to be an absolute cinema picture. This is how movies are supposed to be made. I feel like this was handled with such care by the cast and directors and producers and everyone who was involved. And, you know, they didn't just cash out because Dune 1 was good, so they just put something meh out there. No, they made a sequel that meant something and exceeded the expectations of me and, from what I'm hearing, a lot of people. Secondly, the acting was absolutely brilliant, especially by these two dudes right here. Paul Atreides, aka Timothée Chalamet. Good old Timmy. I'm not a big fan of him, but I think this movie changed my mind, especially in the second half of the movie. He was absolutely amazing. And this man, I don't know if you can see the little Funko Pop right here. Now, Austin Butler's performance as Feyd-Rautha Harkonnen was wow. He brought such a terrifying... I wish he got more screen time because he was absolutely awesome. One thing I noticed that made it so, like, chilling was, like, the bone structure in Austin's face mixed with, like, how the Harkonnens all are bald. Something about that mixed with the really pale skin, like, in the eyes and the black, like, the design was nailed with these, and that mixed with his performance just made it, like, holy shit, it was great. I wish he got more screen time, but definitely the highlight of the villains from this film. Other than the main cast of like 5 characters, he is the highlight of the film. The other relationships built throughout this are very, very good. And I would definitely recommend watching this if you like some damn good acting. If you like Timothée Chalamet, Austin Butler, they all bring their A game in this, and it's very awesome. Alright, and as you've heard throughout this, a very positive review. I think this movie is definitely worth the hype. I don't think any of the creators that are saying, oh, best movie of all time, I don't think they're getting paid. I think it's genuinely just that good. It is worth all of the hype it is getting. You want hype on a movie? Make a good movie. You make a damn good movie like this. You don't just put out some bullshit trash because you want to make some money. You want to make real money and earn long-term fans? Make something like this. Star Wars from Disney, take notes. 99.9% of Marvel, take notes. You put care into your writing, you get good actors, give them a good script, and this is what you get. Alright guys, we get Willow for the last part of this review. What do you have to say about Dune Part 2? I guess that's what she has to say. Now, I would easily rate this movie a 10 out of 10, 5-star, like I just said. It is worth all of the hype that it is getting. It's a great thing to watch. Take your family, take your friends, take your girlfriend. It is such a good sequel, and I think this is going to be a film remembered for a long, long time. Well, you're messing up my outro here. I love you too. Alright guys, well that was my spoiler-free review on Dune Part 2. A must watch. If you're not seeing it, go see it. It's amazing. It's worth the hype. Cannot wait for Dune Part 3. Please, Denis Villeneuve, give it to me as quick as possible. I will love it. And I'm going to start reading the books after I finish Red Rising. So, love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Recommend any video ideas you have for me soon. I'll see you guys next time. God damn this dog. Say bye, Willow. Bye.